So I want to talk about atonement. And when we are growing and evolving, and that's basically what this human experience is about. And not everyone evolves, but evolution. We're a baby, we grow, we have no teeth, then we get teeth. And as we get older, most people lose their teeth. So we are here to generally change and grow. Again, not everybody does. So when in this experience, and I believe we chose this life in many ways. I do believe messed up stuff happens that we did not choose. I don't think we chose every single thing, because tragedy strikes and you don't learn from everything. Some things just suck, and we have to be honest about that. But, and like having a distorted view about certain things and feeling like, well, if I chose this, man, that sometimes that will depress you. If you're supposed to learn a lesson from something, you'll figure it out. But you got to also allow the human experience. And within the human experience and connected to your spirit, there is spaces where if you're going to grow, because if you're not growing, you're going to be miserable. You're going to be unhappy inside. You're going to feel confusion. You're going to feel a lot of things. You're not going to have no real access to self, to spirit, And atonement is a space of confession, is basically righting your wrong. It's acknowledging what you've done. And it's not easy in certain ways, like especially because our we battle with our ego and we battle with our own pain. And there was a space that I was in where God told me to apologize to two different people who really hurt me. And I'm not going to get into everything that was done, but it was some really messed up stuff. And it was two of the people that I was closest to in my life. And God told me, I'm thinking about it now because I'm thinking also about what was done to me. And of course the feelings, muscle memory arrive, but in a higher space, and I've worked through so much too, I'm aware of why God wanted me to atone, because I had to grow. I had to grow past my stuff. And although the stuff they did to me was so messed up, what I also did was messed up. And how I handled certain things was messed up. So I had to arrive into a space where, by the way, when God told me to atone, I threw tantrums. What? What is this? No. I felt like I was being a sucker in a way. My ego was fighting. And I'm like, what about what they did to me? What about me? I had to deal with my pain. And I feel so deeply. So I allow very limited access to me in so many ways, because I'm very precious. And I'm a gem, and I'm a gift, and I am a asset. And I know that, and I love me so much now. And I didn't always. Why did I say that? I went off on a rant. But, right, I have ADD. So, ADHD. So, yeah, I'm protective of me, but I also like letting people in and being in a certain space and being able to like be aware of the different things how I have to handle things and how I have to maneuver things and not walk around righteously because I've been in pain, and deal with my own pain has been just such a journey for me. Either way, I did it. And I approached both people and I apologized for what I had done. I acknowledged what I had done. I didn't bring up what they did to me. And it was, separate occurrences because it was two different people, two different situations. And I was hurt. And I said that. And I was like, but I was wrong. And I never got an apology. I never got any acknowledgement. But that wasn't for me to give, like to worry about. And that's what God told me when I was fighting my ego and throwing tantrums. God told me that I didn't ask you like what they did. I know. I need you to deal with your pain, but I need you to do this. I'm asking you to do this. And when God tells me now to take out the garbage, my own garbage included, my own ego, my own nonsense, I get rid of it. Because if not, and you're not atoning, and you're just your pain is you are justified for being in pain. And by the way, I do not talk to either one of these people no more. They do not have access to me. There is no relationship. And God told me I didn't have to have a relationship with them. It wasn't about that. It was about me acknowledging and freeing myself and freeing them, because they did still. I was wrong. They deserve that acknowledgement. So whatever God is doing with them and with that, good luck. But yeah, it's really important. Atonement is very important. We can be protective of ourselves. We don't have to let people back in. We don't have to be around these people. But it is very important to atone and right your wrongs so that you can continue to move forward. What was done to you, you have every right to feel your pain, and I'm so sorry, but don't let your pain carry over to where you're a bitter, miserable person because of your hurt, and that you can't acknowledge certain things so that you can move forward, because you deserve freedom, and atonement brings freedom.